Ladies and gentlemen, you know what grinds my gears? When someone on YouTube, specifically, meet Kevin Pathrath, claims that he's some kind of RuneScape genius. As a matter of fact, if you go on his channel, you see all these RuneScape references. You see the little dragon crossbow on the wall, and you see his little freaking massive cleaver or whatever he has, and his little mugs, and he's got the Slayer symbol on there. And it really pisses me off because while Meet Kevin has built an empire and he makes millions of dollars a year, he has never attained the heights of attainment and success that I, Christopher Bell, have on freaking RuneScape. You're a fake, bro! Pissing me off! Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a fake boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And we got to talk about why Meet Kevin is a massive fake, and that's why he has more money than me. Now, love Kevin or hate him. Love him or hate him. Kevin is a multi-millionaire. You could argue he got it through scamming and grifting. You could argue that he built his own empire through hard work and grit and spending a lot of time focusing on his career, whatever. Either way, Meet Kevin is a millionaire, and I am a broke freaking loser. And you know I'm a broke loser because I'm in my freaking garage. I mean, who works in their garage? So here on the YouTubes, like I said, I kept seeing these Meet Kevin Slayer references, Meet Kevin RuneScape references, and then I typed in Meet Kevin RuneScape, and apparently there's this video right here, 0 to 100K in passive income, started with him playing RuneScape. Now, Kevin has been like grinding and hustling and doing like businesses, real estate since like he was in his teens? I mean, it's been freaking forever. What was I doing in my teens? Well, I was in college, and then I joined the army, and then I went and moved to Germany, and then I came back to the States, and now I'm freaking here. Finally starting to work on building my own empire in my freaking 30s. He started when he was 18 years old or something like that. And the reason that he is more ahead of me financially is because he actually focused on stuff that actually makes real freaking money. Now, I'm going to show you my old RuneScape account. But if you don't know what RuneScape is, it's this really old game. It's called Old School RuneScape. Before it was just called RuneScape. And it's this game where you have all these different skills that you can level up, combat skills, crafting skills. There's all sorts of skills, and they're periodically added. And you just live in this basically open world where you go ahead and do quests and blah, 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 blah. And one of the crazy things about RuneScape, every skill goes from 1 to level 99, and there's like 20 or 30 skills, 1 to 99. And as you level up each skill, it takes longer and longer and longer. So you can grind and grind and grind. Let's say you're doing Slayer, which is a skill. You go and slay monsters, and you get Slayer experience for it. Well, you do that, and by the time you hit level 92, from 1 to 92, you are halfway through getting to level 99. That's how the math works, because the time it takes increases exponentially. And me, being a clown, I can't even add up the amount of time that I spent on RuneScape, especially when I was in Germany. So if y'all don't know, when I got out of the army, I moved with someone that I'm not with anymore to Germany, and that person was on active duty in the military, and I was briefly a financial advisor. And then I quit because it was a disgusting scam. It was screwing people over. And then I started doing an accounting degree online, purely online. And while you do have to study for accounting, I wasn't working, basically. I mean, I was in the reserves, too. I was going to like drill and doing accounting. I was making some money. But I had hours and hours a day of absolute free time. And did I spend that freaking time trying to build a business, trying to make freaking money, blah, 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 blah? No. I played RuneScape. That's all I did. And I had so much time that I got a lot of my skills to level 99. So let's go look at my old RuneScape account. I was called the Rattler. The Rattler? You want a rattling, baby? Let's go look at my levels, bro. So look at my attack. Look at my stats. Look at the amount of experience I have in these skills. Attack, Level 99, 13 million experience, hours, hours, and hours of time, days of time, months. Defense, 99. Strength, 99. Hit points, ranged. And of course, last but not least, Slayer. Now, Slayer is freaking hard to get to level 99 because every time you kill a monster, you only get a certain amount of experience. With attack and defense and strength, every time you get a hit, you get experience. So it took me ages, ages, and ages to get level 99. I mean, this is freaking crazy. 13 million Slayer experience. I can't even explain to you. Some days I would just be there for like 6, 7, 8 hours. This is in my late 20s because I had nothing else to do. Well, I could have done other things. Playing RuneScape. And I'm apparently the 99,000th in the high scores for Slayer. Okay? That's freaking nuts. Now, my other skills are okay, you know. What other 99s do I have? That's basically it. But a lot of these skills, it just devours your freaking time. Now, what could I have been doing instead of playing games? And just a caveat on this, it's okay to play games every once in a while. Like now I've taken up Pokemon Yellow. But guess what? I play it like 30 minutes a night. Okay, I finish everything I have to do. I make my YouTube videos. Maybe I tutor somebody, make money, both doing videos and tutoring. And then when I'm completely done and I'm sitting on the couch, chilling, maybe watching TV with the wife, I'll bust out the Game Boy and play Pokemon Yellow, level up my Pikachu or whatever. Okay. But my time spent is now more focused on generating things that actually improve my life. Because if you get sucked into games like RuneScape, which is highly addictive, and I was addicted to RuneScape because then you want to get that level 99. Oh my God. You waste so much time. You're throwing tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars into the trash. Now imagine I'm in Germany in 2016, 2017. Imagine instead of playing RuneScape, when I was home all day, I started making YouTube videos. What could have happened then? Where would I be right now in 2022 if I had started on YouTube way back then? Now, back then, I didn't have any accounting skills. Like I literally quit being a financial advisor and then I started studying accounting. But there's a whole host of things I could have done. I could have researched stocks because I had been investing since 2011, 2012. Maybe I would have turned into a grifter because I didn't know what I was doing. But there's so much better stuff that I could have done. Because if you never change your mentality and your free time is all about playing video games and relaxation, sure, it's great, but where are you really going in life? You know, at a certain point, it's okay when you're like 15 to play video games, but when you're in your 20s and 30s, you should be focused on building your skill set, number one, and then branching out and trying to generate income from self-employment. Because eventually, with self-employment, you can get to the point where you crush other people that work 9 to 5, and I go home and I go hunt on the weekends and I play video games. Yeah, and I drink beer, bro. Yeah, it's freaking nuts. Okay, so while I guess this isn't an achievement, how has this bettered my life? It hasn't, not in the slightest. I mean, it entertained me at a time. But now here I am. I'm 33 years old, like a bussy on YouTube, which, you know, it's fine. But everybody has their regrets. But you got, if you're stuck in a video game vortex where you come home every day from your job, even if it's a decent job, you're not doing enough. Because if you just have a W-2 job, and I say this 1,000 times, if you don't have multiple income streams, you're basically the biatch of your employer. And if you have a crappy boss, or you just hate your freaking job, well, guess what? You can't quit. Now, if worse came to worse now, and I had a horrible job, and everybody was mean to me, and I was like getting stressed and sick, which isn't the case. But if it was, I have that option to quit my job. As a matter of fact, the reason I was able to quit my job at NASA, oh, that's so amazing. We went to the moon like 70 years ago. Is because I had massive income from side hustles. When my tutoring business, by the time I had quit NASA, God, I was pulling in 2 to 3, maybe even more grand a month simply from tutoring. Now, that gave me the opportunity because I had built this tutoring empire and I was in the Army Reserves and I was working on my YouTube. I had enough money to survive while I found a new job. Now, I even thought for a second, I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just stick to just doing what I'm doing now and work on my passive income streams. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I could be making more money right now because my tutoring business was freaking rocketing. Like it was nuts. But then again, like I applied for some accounting jobs and I landed a job as a tax accountant, going from amazing NASA to tax accountant. Oh, what a downgrade, NASA. Oh. But I realized I was like, you know what? I can do tax. I can get really freaking good at tax. And then I could potentially turn that into another business at some point in my life. And that's another skill that I have where if I get fired from my current tax job or it's just toxic and horrible, I have something else I can fall back on. I am secure and I can actually be more happy in life because I don't have to put up with freaking BS. Okay. Imagine not having to put up with stupid bosses ever again. Well, if you just go home and play RuneScape and you get level 99 Slayer, oh my God, Zezima, oh, you're going to be a freaking loser. Okay. Or if you're not a loser, you're just stuck in your one pissant job your whole life. Oh, yeah, we had $1 million contract and, it's off by 1 cent, and I'm gonna have to tell you this, right on the night of the due date because, NASA. So, I mean, look how much I made from tutoring. Since I started tutoring, and it's really slowed down a lot. So if you look at over time, it's you haven't made that much. What was it, 2 years almost? Well, all this money, this $23,650, I made that in less than a year, roughly. I mean, I was just hitting tutoring, and I was getting tutor after tutor after tutor after tutor after tutor, boom, 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 boom. And I was raking. I mean, like, imagine getting $3,000 deposited into your checking account on top of your regular job. I was making good freaking money. And that allowed me to invest like freaking crazy. Invest like crazy. That's how this right here was how I was able to max my tax advantage accounts. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And yeah, it sucked because I would work all day and then I would do tutoring afterwards. But if you want to, be free and you want to be successful and you want to actually make it in life, this is the kind of freaking work that you have to do. Okay. I'm sure somebody will say this is photoshopped. It's photoshopped. Oh, but yeah, look at that. 23 grand from a side job. And then you go to YouTube. Oh my God. I know. 11K. How much is Jeremy making a month? Like 50K? My lifetime earnings from YouTube are $11,000, which, that's not life-changing money. But you add this 23,000, you add 11,000, you add my earnings in the military on top of my side jobs. Yeah, you're crushing it. And before you know it, you will be financially free. And if your employer ever sucks, you have the option to fall back on. Do y'all catch my drift? So, like I said, while me, Kevin is, some people love him, some people hate him. And all these other clowns, even Jeremy, the scammer, the fraud, even him, he was working on his hustles, even though they were massive scam hustles. He's financially independent. Well, I don't know about him because it seems like he spends a lot of freaking money. He's financially independent, okay? Or he could be if he wasn't freaking stupid about trash stocks. All these guys, okay? So you can love them or hate them, and I'll even give Jeremy credit for this. At least they did the hustle and worked on building businesses, and it worked out for them. While I was playing freaking RuneScape. Get my 99s! Oh! So hopefully this is a lesson that if you hate your life and you hate your job and you want to get ahead, it's not going to be easy, okay? You can't buy a clown stock or a cryptocurrency or sign up for some stupid course and that's going to fix all your problems. What's actually going to fix all your problems, stop playing the freaking games, work on side hustles, get a skill if you don't have one, work on side hustles, and before you freaking know it, your life will be way better. I mean, look at that. All of this is from me developing a skill in accounting. What could I have tutored? What could I teach people as a former financial advisor and Army officer? Nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. But with that skill set, which I developed over time, it took a lot of time. The amount of freaking grinding I did when I was working at NASA, I would come home every day and I would study for my bachelor's degree every freaking day. It sucked because I worked all day. And then I did my master's degree Well, I did my CPA license first because I had 2 degrees, history and a bachelor's in accounting. Then I did my master's after the CPA exam. And then I got my CGFM certification. And that took lots of freaking work. And now on top of that, YouTube, that's more freaking work. I got to sit in front of a camera and rant for 10 minutes. It's freaking hard, okay? But it pays off, but it's not going to be freaking easy. But when it does pay off, life will be so much better. I mean, imagine making 100 grand from a side hustle on top of your job. Oh, your boss is a poo-poo head? Bye. Bye. So hopefully y'all learned a freaking lesson from this. Mr. Workman. What's up with you referring yourself in the third person? What's up, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. I look like a bag of butt. It's okay. When do I not look like that? Kevin is better than you. I mean, when it comes to financially, he's better than me. I mean, he's got way more money than me. What's up, weak man? I'm good. Strongman, I will pay your OF if you do it with a shirt. For your OF. What is that? What are you talking about? Hey, if you're going to pay me, I'll wear a freaking shirt. I'll be your little biatch. Dude, Kevin would PK you in RuneScape. Dude, did you see my skills? He doesn't stand a chance against me. Bussy. Tom Nashville, that ain't the real you. Roscoe, you're like the worst troll I've ever seen, okay? Just accept that I'm freaking God. Aren't you a Jeremy shill? Oh, Jeremy's rich. He has a big house. He's better than you. Get out of here. Freaking loser. The one credit I'll give him is he knows how to hustle. It's a scam hustle. It's a fraud, and it's disgusting, but it's a hustle. BT can only buy you bronze armor. There's actually well, it's not a stock market, but there is an exchange on RuneScape. So you can like buy and sell and be a merchant. You can make money that way. Trust, I know all the tricks of the trade in RuneScape. That's why I'm hustling in my 30s in the garage. Would be a millionaire. Well, I don't know if I'd be a millionaire yet. Maybe if I hadn't gotten divorced, I'd be a millionaire by now. But you know, the past is the past. Look me up, Strongman Miller, Matt Miller. Do you have a channel? If you have a channel, email me. I'll check it out. You better not be a freaking grifter. I can't imagine spending that much time on a game. What if you played guitar all the time? You'd be a rock god. Well, I don't know. I think there's nothing wrong with playing guitar, but there's better things to focus on. I got my CMA Strongman. Didn't want to get the Masters 150 hour because it's too freaking hard, right? No, just kidding. I think the CMA is a pretty hard exam, but I mean, I could maybe get that, but it's like, what's the point? You know, I already got my license. I work in public accounting. Meat drunk liar. You're only 33. I thought you were 48. What does this have to do with me, Kevin? He played it and was better than you at that too. This actually has a lot to do with me, Kevin. Did you not watch the freaking video? He has all this RuneScape references. I've noticed it, okay? Look at his freaking channel. Everything is like RuneScape. He's got like a Charmander in his background, but he also has a ton of RuneScape stuff. The whole lesson is, because I guess you're too slow to understand, don't waste your whole freaking life playing games. If people learn from me, Kevin, instead of calling him a scam, they might better themselves. You can learn how to be, you can learn how to grind. Okay, you can learn how to build a skill set and get side hustles because it works. It worked for me, and it allowed me to do things that I can never normally do. NASA, oh, maybe not nice like the advices, but a solid on most stock picks. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of me, Kevin's stock picking prowess. How come Jeremy and Kevin have doomsday titles in their videos? It's effing because people click on it. That's why. Let's see. I've got multiple streams of income, bro. DoorDash and Uber. I'm my own boss. Well, I don't know. I think you can find better ways to make money than that. Hopefully, tattooed balls, Oatly beyond honest, crash to 1 cent, scamming, asshole Jeremy biatch. It won't matter. I'm telling you, he'll just get more views and revenue. Trust me. Do you like SPY 500 ETF? I mean, it's a great ETF. I like to be more diversified. I'm not going to like knock the S&P 500 because it's in my portfolio. I just buy the whole world. Have you played RuneScape? Yes, I have played RuneScape. More than I should have. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Grind, hustle, make money. And we'll do a Lufufu outro because why not?
Bye, 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 bye. I know I'm a grifter, strong man. You could lick your hand and smack me in the nutsack. Thank God for Tesla Maesla and you, strong man.